Oh, I feel like you're close. Sean, guess what?
What's up, buddy?
New video today.
Yeah.
Virtue video.
Yes.
Why?
Because we technically can do shit with whiskey now.
Literally, legally, financially, technically, metaphorically, physically, emotionally have received a permit. That's a permit. Look at that. State of Michigan Liquor Control Commission. It only took 17 decades. Don't backswing. Don't backswing. Don't backswing. Don't backswing. Do it. Don't be a bitch.
Oh, now I'm nervous. Oh, so nervous.
We're going to get some barrels here, and we're going to start doing some whiskey things. Welcome to the video. Good morning. It's barrel day. Great news. First arrangement delivery of barrels is right now. Truck just got here. Bad news. I have no keys to the building. Sean's not here yet. So this should be interesting.
Okay, so I told Chris, I'll never tell you. I hit the exact same spot with, you see the lines right here?
Yeah.
That's from the 4-truck charger, the 3-phase one that we couldn't use. I forgot how much longer the forks were, and I was trying to butt it up against this, and I just barely pushed it out. And then you happen to hit the exact same spot.
Yeah,
You're like, oh no, why is it dented?
Yeah.
That's so weird.
There's two sets.
All right, obviously barrels are here.
Yeah, we've got lots of barrels.
These are all barrels that we own. They're ours. We chose them for a reason. Now, these are not all of our barrels, but they're all our barrels. Does that make sense?
We own them all, but this isn't all of our stock.
What I
How about
said
that?
made perfect sense.
Yeah.
So,
Demystify Dan for everyone.
these, we are working with MGP on a couple different spaces at this point.
100%.
It's actually very cool. So, we have decided to contract distill certain places, source from certain places, source things we like.
A lot of places, the craft boom has really come alive in the last 5-6 years. Most places either do clear spirits or they source. So MGP has been helping out a lot of craft distilleries, such as ourselves, with product. Well, theirs is coming up to age.
True.
So all of our barrels that we've laid down in contract distillation are at max 1.5 years. Nobody wants 1.5 year old whiskey. So
We're not willing to sell it.
yeah.
We're in the building today. We took delivery, first real delivery today. We got some Cedar Ridge wheat whiskey here. We've got some MGP light whiskey here. We've got some MGP bourbon here. And then later this week, we're gonna get some MGP rye. We're gonna get some of our Sagamore stocks. We're gonna get some Barton later this week. So
Can't wait
we're
for
gonna have a lot of the point here is assortment, and the point here start this thing up with cool shit that we like.
Yeah.
One of the reasons specifically, since this is what's here today, this is what we're gonna talk about. One of the reasons that we decided to source MGP, expectations. Everybody's got a pretty damn good idea as to
Yes.
what MGP tastes like.
MGP's been doing it a very long
Yes.
time, so when you go and buy a 4 to 6 year MGP product, you pretty much know what you're getting, unless someone's doing wild aging, where it's at, or double barreling, blending, stuff like that. There's other ways to play with it, but everyone knows what they're getting, so it's kind of the safe bet.
So normally how this process works is you find a broker or you work direct with MGP. So they're same with you could work with a craft distillery that's willing to wholesale, or you could work with a broker that has their whiskey. But because MGP makes so much whiskey, there are a lot of brokers who have a lot of MGP whiskey to sell. MGP also sells their own whiskey wholesale. I say we're working with MGP in two ways. We're working with MGP to show what MGP does best realistically, which is make whiskey, sell it to people to help start their distilleries up. We're sourcing from so many places to keep things interesting. There's a lot of MGP specific brands. Nothing wrong with it either way.
And there are places that do it very, very well.
There's places that
Penelope.
put unique spins on it, which is interesting. Penelope did a great job. Barrel King does a great job. Nulu. There's a lot of these brands who are putting spins on it, but here's the thing. Not all whiskey ends up the same based on where it's aged.
Yes.
Based on, or where it was stored, whatever.
It's risk mitigation when you're sourcing through MGP. Like Dan said, everyone knows what you're getting. you're going to try to clamp down on some of your variables by going with a trusted brand, a trusted distiller. How about that?
So the thing is, we're working with MGP specifically now.
Yes.
These barrels were bought from brokers. These barrels that are sitting here, about 6 years old. They turn 6 next month, literally. These barrels look like they're brand new. They look like they've stored whiskey for maybe a year or two.
Some would say they were almost like aged in a cellar. Hey, we have a cellar aged.
We literally
I just thought of that.
I mean, it was. These were aged at a vineyard in Idaho, and they were kept in the cellar for 4.5 years. They're almost, like I said, they're almost 6. They taste like they're 3. So we actually opened one earlier. Had all of, so when we set expectations earlier, like red fruit, sweet whiskey, char and oak come through nice, usually around 8 years old. They're really great. So what we're gonna do with these is we're gonna do some barrel transfers, do some finishing projects, and try to like get it back up to snuff with like what we think it's supposed to taste like, what it's supposed to be like around 6 years old. We've had really good MGP that's 6 years old. But now here's the thing. We will be buying barrels now direct from MGP. You know when you're buying barrels direct, where they're stored, which is a big benefit. We'll be allowed to store there, purchase and store there still, which is really great. This relationship with MGP is going to be really great for us.
It allows us to give you guys more cool whiskey sooner.
But the cool thing is some of the stuff we're going to do with it, the plan with the MGP, honestly, is to blend it into other distillate.
Yes, until that contract distillation stuff comes up. And then we have a whole new stock to start blending into. So we'll take, our contract distillate, and then we'll have MGP stuff that we can put together and make, a really cool shelf product for you guys.
Patrons are voting right now on what barrels they're going to be finishing in. We've got some Elijah Craig 18 barrels. We've got some like 7 to 10-year-old Barton barrels, and we've got a 15-year-old Barton barrel, and we've got a brand new barrel.
I was going to say, I know your hope right now. It's the old Barton barrel.
Patrons are voting on what barrels these are going to be finished in, and then we're going to be dumping a light, some of the light whiskeys into a brand new barrel, double barrel the light whiskey, see what happens.
Throw those up on the roost. I mean, that's really what it's about at the end of the day, is making some cool stuff. Whiskey's meant to be shared, so we want to make some fun projects that people can, take home and share with people and be really excited about.
It's not meant to be bad either, okay? Just
That's
do it,
also, yes.
Do a good job. Buy good whiskey.
That'll be Dan's blend.
Do a good job with the bad one.
All right, it'll just be a little off kilter. It's fine. Oh, I don't have a microphone on it. 1 second. So it is. Oh, my watch isn't even running. I don't even know what time. It's 9 o'clock. I've been doing some stuff. Dan says that they're like an hour away with barrels. I got to get over to Virtue, move some stuff around. We have 80 loose barrels coming today, so that should be fun to deal with. I got to get Luke breaking into our truck here. Look at these 1-2 professionals. Wow. All right, after we broke in, we now have the truck. The fork truck charger wasn't working at first. Gave it a little jump with the charger, and it's now working, so that's good. I didn't know, apparently we need to buy bolt cutters. Didn't know that was gonna be a thing. We're gonna unload some barrels now. So I didn't know, apparently the driver does not help us. He watched us cut the lock and then just left. So thankfully, Luke and Chris are here to help me right now. Dan is on his way, we'll be here shortly, because let me show you what we're working with. That is a full trailer of loose barrels that we're working with right now. Oh, that one is.
Barrel day. I don't know how this was introed. There's a lot of moving pieces right now between Bourbon Junkies and Virtue. Kind of spread out, stranded, whatever the word is, but it is barrel receiving day. 89 barrels from Sagamore Distillery. Some of these are ryes. We had 20 barrels of rye. Some of these are our contract distillation from last year, and then some of these are some of the aged stock that we had purchased initially of our contract distilled mash bills. So a lot of different whiskey is going to be coming in here today. 89 barrels in the back of that truck. We're just going to get it done. fork truck battery shot. So we're doing this as quickly as we can now to keep some simulation of a battery until we get that truck unloaded. Guess what we found? Some of our whiskey went into a distilled last year, just 1 year. Went into a Char 1 wave stave. Now Char 1 will take a really, really long time to age. Where's a different one? So that'll need to sit probably for a while, but that barrel will make it unique and interesting. Some of these ones are some Sagamore oak. And these are Char 4s. So, we're gonna have to keep an eye on the different coopers and barrels that these are in, because the Char 4 should age significantly fast, should get better faster than the Char 1 will. But the forklift is about dead, and now it's time to organize stuff and to get this truck out of here.
And 3 tacos.
Quick food break. I can do it,
Good to
buddy.
start
You
with.
gotta do
Yeah,
that for
you
me.
really didn't have to make my tacos for me.
Yeah, you know,
We're killing
sometimes
it with
making
the
tacos is...
Taco spread right now. All right, so we've got all of the barrels unloaded. We counted, there were 89, which is great. There's over 100 barrels here on site now, which is awesome. All of these ryes, we actually have never bought them. They're 95.5s, and they are they're between 6 and 7 years old. But the thing that I really would like to try is what our contract distillation is when it's very young, when it's about a year old, a year and a few months. I'd like to try like one of these barrels. Maybe we just, yeah, so this is 2022. This is our low rye contract distillation. This is a Cooper we are unaware of. This might be the Maryland Oak.
You ready?
Our whiskey, truly.
And it's clear.
Imagine a year and a half in, it's just moonshine still. We're like, the cooperage isn't working, guys. Just a heads up.
Wow, I'm surprised the color on that's already for that.
Yeah, a year and 3 months. That's not a bad color for a year and 3 months.
There's a good amount of char in that thing too.
Thank you.
Hey, this ain't good.
So appley at a year.
I was about to say the thing, I'm like, dude, it's apples.
It's
Like,
so appley at a year. It's so weird that it has that much caramel apple on it.
And this is the 20%?
Yes.
what proof does it go in at?
120.
120.
It's not bad. It's definitely got
Okay.
that youthy woodiness
Oh,
on it.
no, see.
But
That's a
I've
year
had
old,
I've had
buddy.
worse. I've had so much worse.
That's impressive.
That's a year old.
Yeah.
Like, to even bring up that has youthy woodiness on it.
Yeah, it makes sense.
It's not grainy.
Yeah.
No.
It's not grainy. You.
That's
it's
not a-
weird.
It's
It's
not
like young
abrasive.
wood.
This is a Char 4, but this is 2022. Is a year and 3 months right now. Same entry proof, different mash bill. 2 days apart from the last whiskey we just tasted. Smells very completely different.
That smells
buttery.
raw. That 20% is so much sweeter.
This smells grainier. Yeah.
Definitely got that butteriness of like
Butter, yeah,
corn.
like almost butter corn.
Yeah.
Like I say, I smell it and I was like, yeah, it's kind of a tequila smell.
That's wild. How much different that is.
Yeah.
All right. Kelvin Cooperage. You want me to hold her?
Yeah. Oh, that's one way of doing it.
Well, this is almost 5.
Ooh, we need to do something with that
completely
now.
fucking empty. Oh yeah, dude.
Okay, 4 more times and we'll have enough to share
No.
with people.
Why is it that low at 5?
This is
Huge problem. Humongous problem. All right, 4 years old, 5 in February, 35% rye, our mash bill. That's like cola Eve. We're getting into rye barrels. These rye barrels, in theory,
Coming up on 7.
could be 7 in February. They're
Yeah.
definitely 6 right now, pending knowing the month.
Just guessing off the code that they have on there, the cipher, I'm gonna guess it's distilled in February.
That feels a little bit. So we
one.
have sourced this aged rye and it's MGP age rye, it's 95.5. So we have 20 of these right now of the 6-year from the same lot. That's a great color too. Oh my gosh.
Holy darkness. Why is anyone ever gonna say that we put
Dude, look at that.
coloring in rye 1?
Oh, that was whiskey.
But you didn't even drink any of that.
I did, I
whiskey.
refilled it, it's the worst
Oh.
part, and then didn't drink the second one.
Good job, buddy.
MGP has like, do you think, maybe the most notable rye on the planet at this point?
95.5?
Yeah.
I mean, how many places
Have
copy
making
that,
it? Yeah.
that mash bill because of how successful it was?
It's completely different than the 7-year-old MGP rye we have.
Yeah.
Completely different.
Ooh, that's really sweet.
That's nice. We're gonna go through a couple of these, and then we're gonna do a barrel transfer. So we'll do 2. Patrons voted. They got to pick 2 barrels. Elijah Craig 18 barrels,
Well, yeah.
15-year-old Barton barrels, 10-year-old Barton barrels, and brand new barrels. Patrons, as you can see the poll on the screen right now, patrons voted for the brand new barrel and the Elijah Craig 18 barrel. One of the winners, the second place winner, was to go in this brand new Char 3 South Carolina oak to barrel. I think it was medium toast, Char 3 barrel. Never had any liquid in it like whiskey wise. And then this was the one that won. This is an Elijah Craig 18-year-old barrel.
She's got some character. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we have everything set up right now to do a barrel transfer using the table pump because our other one's not wired in right now and hooked up. So we're just gonna steal that pump because we have the capabilities of using that. We'll put them into these barrels, put these up into the loft, and let them go for a bit. Let them cook.
Because it'll be warm. This stays conditioned. So in here it will be not, 30 degrees at night or whatever. These are our 21% rye bourbon barrels. 4 of them are here. Move one into that, see how full it is, and then go from there. It's definitely. I'm gonna take a sample out of them so that we can try it before and after the finishing,
Process.
scenario here. So
Oh, these are very full.
I think almost all the MGP ones are
Look
full.
how full that is.
Look at this. Magic. That's a freaking wand.
It's not magic.
I'm a Harry Potter of whiskey.
You're a wizard, Daniel.
I'm a wizard. You know that hose is called Dixon? Swear to God. You can look at it if you want. I swear to God that says Dixon.
It does say that.
Deadman's in a lot of industries at this one.
Will you hold on to that to make sure that it will not shoot out?
Yep. There it goes in and out. There she went. Right before the pump explodes. So really quick, the expectation here, transferring this, is that those barrels, taste a little younger than I think need to be, or should be at this point. It's going to add a bunch of character flavor. It's actually going to add a bunch of color because it's new charred wood. So in theory, after, we're going to check these in December, in a video in December. When we check these in December, we should notice something significantly different from the sample we just took out of that barrel. So. Oh man, that is moving. You know how I know I'm a child?
You want to touch it?
So bad. So bad do I want to just stick my finger in.
You're a bad person.
I don't know why. I didn't say I was right. Barrel 1's done. Sean has figured out how to Houdini this by himself.
Used to do this.
Nailed it. First try.
Used to do this a lot.
And put this barrel is good to go. This is the Elijah Craig barrel. You can just see how, oh my gosh. It's just so gross. And it smells fantastic. Sean and I wanted the 15-year-old Barton barrel. So
We're gonna do that.
we're going to do this because we want to. And we'll just see which one of the 3
All right.
brings out the best.
I was gonna say I just don't want that all the way down in the whiskey. All right, we're gonna fire it up. So you can pull it out of the
Sunken
Pirates
pirate
of the
ship.
Caribbean.
Right? Like,
Johnny Depp's personal barrel. Craig is full. All right, here's our problem. Problem is we overfilled the gallon right here.
Someone had a flashlight.
It's literally, yeah. There you go. I mean, as you can see.
Oh, there's some airspace in there. Maybe we can.
Oh yeah, Chris is burping it. Chris has got a lot of brewery knowledge. It's very useful. Sean thinks it's a good idea to shotgun that hose full of whiskey.
Nope, he doesn't.
Let these sit. We're actually just going to put them up here. Let them sit up there. Check them in December. Yeah, just on there. Those would take 2 of us to stand up. They're going to live up there till December. Check back in. See how far a barrel can fall before it explodes. All right, empty barrel, obviously.
Really thought you just set the camera down.
Want to see if it fits through the gate up here. Full send, dude. It won't fit. Good news. Put some water in the old barrel here.
And then we'll kick it off to see if it explodes.
And we'll see if it survives. I don't know, what is that?
8.5.
8.5? What do we got?
You see
You
it?
got a lot in there.
Yeah. I mean, there's a good amount in there.
Oh, dude, that's 2/3 minimum.
I said 3/4.
Yeah, okay.
It's a higher fraction.
8'11" swear to God. It's full,
Do it while the door's going?
full of water. Dude,
Is that YouTube?
Mike's great. All right, go ahead.
You ready?
Yeah.
Why are you getting back?
I just don't want to be here. Wow! That's gonna go in the drain.
Oh, that one's still plugged. Grab the squeegee!
Oh, dude. Oh, this was a terrible idea. Oh, this was the worst idea ever. Oh, no. These have dowels in them. That's wild. Ever wonder what a barrel head looked like? Dude, here's the thing. The barrel actually did its job. The heads did not. Look at that. That's a Jack Daniels barrel right there.
Yep. I was gonna say we got.
That's cool.
We got nothing. We got low and we got high.
That's cool. All right, 8 foot on the
11
concrete is a no-go.
We gotta recreate it on grass now.
What we've been told is that barrels will survive. Like a 2-story drop. That's
Yeah.
a half.
Because they
3/4
were.
of a
That's
story?
why when you go to was it Jim Beam
Okay.
that they had like grates over the first 2 levels.
Oh,
because
they'll
it was
survive.
back in the day they would kick them on the first level. Then they found out that they could knock them out of the second level and it would still maintain.
On
So
the metal?
No, I think they were kicking them out on the grass.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Jim Beam. Maybe it was Old Forester that they told us that. Because they were floating them down the river.
Sure.
Like they would kick them out of a rick house and then put them on the river and float them on down.
What the hell? Was that to moonshine, I'm assuming? Or
Oh,
something?
just to steal them.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. I think it survives on the grass. I really do. I think that the forklift goes as high as that, so we could just roll it off the forklift. Yeah, she's a seemingly wetter. All right, we're gonna load this gal up with water,
I'm just moving the fork truck. What am I doing with my life? This has a motor.
and we're going to just try it in the grass, with water again, obviously. So we thought to ourselves, how far can a barrel fall? And if a barrel falls in the woods and doesn't leak any liquid, did it actually fall? It's kind of like one of those things. Used Jack Daniel barrel that used to, like a long, and back in the day, had some light whiskey in her. I'm going to switch the camera to slow motion. We're shooting all this on my phone.
We gotta figure out where 8'11" is.
I can, it's wherever I can reach. It freaking, I mean, it sounded pretty rough.
Brother.
Dude, look at the grass in it.
Hey, confirmed.
That's crazy.
You heard it heave though.
Oh yeah.
Totally fine.
Dude, look, you can it hit right here. It pushed all of these staves in. You can see it right there, and then you can see it right there.
But I mean,
And grass is, yeah, dude, it hit right. That's crazy that these actually went in. Holy shit, that's way higher. Holy shit, dude. Okay.
oh, it is leaking so much.
Oh, way more than it was, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna want to stand back.
Yeah, she's gonna give up. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna switch her to slow-mo real quick. 1 second. Okay. No way did it not break. The indentation in the ground is wild.
All right, hey,
No way.
dude, story confirmed.
The 2-story thing?
100%. I mean, she's leaking a little bit, but I think that's all out of the bung. Like, look, it's all out of the bung.
Oh
The
my
head's not
gosh.
leaking.
Buddy, that's a pretty sizable.
Here, let me.
Oh, it broke the stave.
Yeah.
It actually broke it.
No, wait.
Yeah, this is broke.
You might be able to. I don't know if I got enough lead. Maybe I go backwards.
Oh, I feel like you're close.
Oh, she was stuck there.
Oh yeah, dude, it's indented in the fucking ground.
But I gotta roll my lawn out with one of these fuckers.
Yeah, this would
Jesus.
really smooth her out. Oh, now it will move. Now it's movable. Okay. Yeah, all right. Well, she held up. Science experiment confirmed. She's really looking to roll down the hill. Come find out gravity's real. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bung's all soft now.
Can't imagine why. Yep.
Still water
Here,
in
quick,
it.
pull the side bung. It'll go even faster.
That's fair. A little air. Full intake.
Oh, yeah, dude.
So just to prove that, like, we didn't drop an empty barrel, obviously.
Yeah. Well, people could see it leaking water, too, buddy. I bet she shoots out. Oh, yeah, she's a gusher. We got a gusher. Call that the Nick Jones special.
Oh, holy shit.
All right.
There she is. All right. Well, now you know. Cool.
Yeah.
Good time. Have a good day.
Can't end it. I do like the size of this phone, I'll say that.